we're talking about Chris here. So what are some of Chris's behaviors that you say in the house?
In terms of bad behaviors,
Yeah.
undesirable behaviors.
Yeah.
Teasing his sister,
Mhm.
not listening the first time to directions or instructions,
Okay.
and sometimes he has a hard time getting engaged with something, so he just meanders about aimlessly.
Right. So loses interest in, I guess, play dates and stuff like that.
I don't know if he loses interest so much when he has a play date, but when he's just playing with his brother and sister, sometimes he has a hard time choosing something to engage with. He needs a lot of directions still.
Okay. So which behavior do you think is the most important for you and me to concentrate on?
I
think
would
you
say
said like non-compliance, short attention span. I don't know which one you want to pick.
I think probably non-compliance.
Okay. When you see the non-compliance occur, what happens right before it?
Well, usually he's doing something wrong. I ask him to stop, or I ask him to do something, and he's not. He's engaged doing something else.
Okay, so he's
Distracted.
engaged in a preferred activity,
Yes.
and you give him like a directive, like to
Yes.
do
Directions to do something.
a non-preferred usually.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. When the behavior occurs, what are the surrounding conditions? Like, is there music playing? Is it loud? Is it other kids in the house? Like,
Well, we always have other kids in the house, and usually, it might be something like in the morning when it's time to brush teeth and get our shoes on, and get our backpack, and he's busy playing with his brother, or taking too long to finish his breakfast, those types of things. So he's usually just engaged in something else, and he has to stop what he's doing in order to direct his attention elsewhere.
okay. Does he usually get distracted by another person, or is it usually like an object?
I would say an object more.
Object, okay. So what time of day do you usually see the non-compliance happen? Afternoon, morning?
I think mostly in the afternoon, end of day, after school when he's more tired.
What settings do you see the behavior occur?
Mostly at home.
Where in the house?
Dinner table, playroom.
Days of the week do you usually see it? On weekends, after school hours, morning hours?
Definitely after school hours. Weekends, I think we don't demand as much of him.
So it's unstructured?
So it's less
Okay.
structured, and so I don't notice it as much.
Okay. Does the behavior occur with one person or several?
Meaning